Today's lesson is on the four spheres of the Earth. I spoke about these briefly in one of my videos that I made at the Brock Environmental Education Center. It's super important to understand as environmental scientists that these four spheres exist, and most importantly, there are interactions between the spheres that make it possible for life to exist. So we're going to go through these slides, and I am going to show you guys some of the basics. So our Earth is just really a beautiful system known as the water planet. Maybe you've heard it referred to as the big blue marble, made of four interacting spheres. The lithosphere refers to the land. I always like to remember it with the letter L, but that's also the geosphere. We have a hydrosphere, hydro meaning water, biosphere, bio meaning life, and atmosphere. And these terms all come from Greek root words. You know, we went over bio last week. We went over eco last week. Litho and geo means stone. And here we go. So the lithosphere, the ground that we walk on, including, of course, rocks and minerals and soil, includes all the layers of the Earth, from the crust to the outer and inner core. The mantle is floating there between the crust and the core. A lot of interactions happening between the geosphere and the hydrosphere. Hydrosphere, of course, refers to all the water, H2O. And water is everywhere that you can see, but also stored under the ground. That biosphere, I like to think about that as the one special zone that supports life. Atmosphere, of course, being the gases, that thin veil of air that surrounds planet Earth. And these constant interactions between the spheres are really what we are going to be focusing on. There's an example here on this slide about rain, another example about living organisms. And you can see, obviously, like with the water cycle or with the carbon cycle or the nitrogen cycle, which we'll be learning about in great detail, there are lots of important things that are happening, and we humans have an essential role to play within all of these interactions. That's all.